Hi everyone. So today is Sunday. It's Saturday. Today is Saturday, and we are going to try to finish a 200-page book by Tuesday. And I'm taking you guys along with me. Actually, let me introduce the book, right? So, the book that we're reading is Clotel, or The President's Daughter, and this is for my Southern Literature class, which I'm actually really excited about. I heard really great things about this book, so hopefully it lives up to that hype. My mic did not work at all in the last vlog after the first clip that I used these mics, so I don't know, I tried something different and hopefully it works this time. As I mentioned, I am reading Clotel, or The President's Daughter by William Wells Brown, and this is for my Southern Literature class. I've barely just made it to like the actual narrative because the first 50 or so pages is basically just background on the actual author, and it's an easy read. I don't know if it's because there's just a lot going on right now in my personal life that I just can't really sink my hooks into this book to keep interest. I keep end up taking naps. I've taken like 3 naps today. And today's Saturday, and I started reading this yesterday on Friday. And I also took like 2 naps on Friday. I cleaned my room, my grade. I've been doing everything but read this book. So my goal to be almost done with it by the end of, oh, just kidding, today's Sunday. My goal to be almost finished with this by the end of today is non-existent. It's still a little early in the evening, so hopefully I can get to at least 100 pages before I go to bed tonight, but we shall see in the next check-in tomorrow, basically. But yes, like I said, it's not that much of it's not a hard read, it's just me not being able to give it my full undivided attention. Which surprisingly was an entire chapter, and then I decided to just grade again because I apparently still had some work to do. I graded, and then I worked on. I wrote something that I promised someone. I wrote a letter of recommendation, so I wrote that and everything, and I have not gone back to Clotel or The President's Daughter. But I have a lot of free time today, so I'm hoping to get to a good point where if I don't finish it today, I will at least have a little bit left to finish on Tuesday. Because the point is to try to finish the novel before class, and that is on Tuesday. That's on me. It is doable. I can read 200 pages in one day. The ADHD is just ADHD, you know? It's, ugh. It was a weird week start to my assistantship situation that I started working last week on. Um, that whole drama honestly lasted the entire week, and it was so frustrating. I don't know if you could tell, but I was just not there anymore by the end of that video. Um, but today is a fresh new start. It's a new week, and hopefully things will be better this time around. Especially because we finally fixed my schedule. The main reason why I showed up on a Monday when I wasn't supposed to work was because during my, not necessarily interview, but during my introduction to the leaders of the organization, they asked me my schedule and everything like that, and we had verbally agreed on my hours being Monday and Tuesday. So that was where my confusion still lied. I had it in the back of my head, okay, I'm going to start Monday, even though they were sending me so many examples of how they messed up my schedule, but I just never really registered it. So thankfully, that's all good, that's all fixed, and I'll be working all day today and then have my class later in the afternoon. And that's it. So I'm excited for a fresh new start, nice chill week, and we'll see how it goes. Sorry for the difference in the audio. As you can see, I'm on a different camera. Let me see. Okay, so this is the camera zoomed in, so hopefully that works out. Happy Tuesday. As you can see, I had to put gas. It is definitely it's a lot earlier than when I usually wake up and head to school. But my cat woke me up at like around 6:15, and that's when I realized that I never set my alarm. So I was like, good thinking. And then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just went about my day. I'm actually kind of excited to go to school this early. It gives me extra time to do everything that I need to do before my class at 11. So I love that. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys more when I'm not in a gas station. Hopefully this works. Again, I'm still trying to figure out these mics, so if it's not, you know, if the audio's not good, I'm sorry. Hi, happy Thursday. I honestly can't remember when was the last time that I updated the camera. I just remember the last thing that I was talking about was reading a book for class. I was reading Clotel, or the President's Daughter. Guess what? I read my syllabus wrong, so I was worrying about this specific book for no reason, and I showed up to class unprepared. It happens. It's fine. I don't know. I guess luckily I was able to talk to my professor before class about this mix-up, and so she had no expectations for me. And in a sense, I was still able to participate in the discussion because the book that we were supposed to read for this week still touched on a lot of themes. So I was able to ask questions that my classmates would answer and everything like that. So I feel like I'm fine. I feel like I don't have to worry about being behind or anything like that. So hopefully I'm right. But that also means that I am also ahead of schedule in a sense where I don't have to worry about reading this book, and I could focus on the concerts that I'm going to this weekend, which I am so excited about. This weekend is Shaky Knees, which is a big festival here in Georgia, and I'm going to day one. And then I'm going to a midnight hour after show or something like that on Saturday. It's still part of Shaky Knees, but this band is like, they're having like their own concert type situation. And I'm so excited. On day one, I'm going to see the Marias, the Pixies. Well, maybe not the Pixies. Anyways, I'm going to see the Marias and Deftones. They are my bands that I'm looking forward to. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, but for me, it's the Marias and Deftones. Mostly the Marias. On Saturday, the reason why I'm not seeing the Pixies on Friday is because on Saturday, they're the midnight show. They're gonna have an entire set list. So I could worry about either watching another band or not have to like leave a set or something like that in between. I'll be fine. So I'm really excited that I have this opportunity, I guess essentially, that I made myself to be chill and not need to worry about reading an entire book for a Tuesday class. And that also gets me ahead of schedule because we have to write a critical reflection on one of the major works of this half of the semester. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So basically I have a head start because I think I do want to write about Clotel because it might be the only book that I actually read for that. Anyways, that's besides the point. So as you can see, I'm on my way to school. It is Thursday and it should be an easy day today. I don't have a afternoon class, but I am going to try to catch a lecture that's going to happen later today. It sounds really interesting about medieval times and race or racism. And yeah, I will catch you in the next update.